Hey, it's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats, we're traveling up to Dallas to try some of the best bites at the State Fair, plus trying some of the best restaurants all across the Lone Star State. Let's go, Big Tex.
Get ready for a tour through one of the most haunted hotels in Texas in downtown San Antonio.
I've drank some spirits. I haven't seen any, though, let me tell you.
Plus, we travel up to Dallas to show you all the top bites at this year's State Fair.
This is the Sweet Encanto. Yeah.
And we see what's smoking at an award-winning barbecue joint in the Alamo City. All that and more right now on Texas Eats. Our first stop on today's show is at the historic Menger Hotel to go on a haunted ghost tour and to sink our fangs into some spooktacular bites from their kitchen. Conveniently located minutes from the Riverwalk and steps away from the Alamo, the historic Menger Hotel reigns as the oldest continuously operating hotel west of the Mississippi.
Joining us now is Lee Marshall. He is a tour guide with Sisters Grimm. Thank you so much for having us here at the Menger.
Thanks for having me.
Now, we're going to go on a tour inside the space here, inside this gorgeous hotel.
Yes.
And you're going to take us to 3 destinations that you've selected that have the most activity, a high chance of us seeing a ghost. Where are you taking us today?
We're going to go to the original lobby first.
Okay.
Secondly, the King Suite. And lastly, the bar.
I've been to the bar a couple of times.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I've drank some spirits. I haven't seen any, though, let me tell you. Now, so we're going to start at the lobby.
Yes.
I'm super excited because you said there's a lot of activity there.
Oh, yes, a lot.
All right, let's go check it out.
Let's do it.
Why did you choose this spot?
Over many years, many people have died in this hotel, and they tend to want to do their little peacock strut around these balconies here, and we see them all the time.
I mean, how many people do you think died in the hotel?
Oh, it's going to be countless.
Really?
I mean, really countless. And not just the hotel itself, but what was standing here before the hotel was.
Right.
Which was the battleground for the Alamo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can only imagine. I mean,
The Victorian era and Renaissance revival design styles throughout the interior act as a time machine, transporting visitors to when William and Mary Menger first opened the hotel in 1859, and to the early 1900s when acclaimed architect Alfred Giles executed a complete design overhaul.
there is a particular spirit that walks by that you've seen.
That is Sally White. We've had people actually have their covers lifted up and covered back up.
Oh, man.
in bed,
I mean,
yeah.
it's nice.
It's sweet.
It's very sweet, but terrifying at the same time. We've started in the lobby. This is where you would come in, enjoy yourself.
Yes.
What's the next spot?
Captain King Suite.
Ooh. All right, let's go.
All right, let's go.
All right, Lisa, now we're on the 2nd floor, and right behind us is the King Ranch Suite. Why is this an important spot to visit?
It's a very haunted spot to visit. That's why it's important.
Okay, good. But what makes it haunted? Like, why is it haunted?
Captain Richard King died here.
Oh, well, there you go. You already got one in there.
Yeah.
Put that on the books. You already got one in there.
Let's go say hi.
Yeah, let's go say hi. I'll follow
All
you.
right, right
You
this
lead
way.
us in.
So Captain King was known for basically handpicking a lot of his furnishings for his suite. He handpicked this bed.
Oh.
And he took his last breath in this bed.
No, no.
So if you rent the suite, obviously you too can sleep in this bed too.
Tell him I'm dead tired.
There was a lady we interviewed that she was sleeping. She woke up. She said it was about midnight. When she woke up, she said, I felt like I was being watched. Her response was basically, sir, I paid for the suite. I'm trying to sleep. You need to leave. And she rolled back over and went back to sleep.
You get to have a piece of history here when you're going to sleep, when you're walking around.
Yes.
It's basically like a museum inside of the hotel itself. Hey, I'm getting thirsty though. So you want to go to the bar?
Oh, yes, let's do it.
All right, so we're heading into the Menger bar right now.
Yes.
Who are some people that have actually hung out here? I mean, it's been around since 1859.
One famous one. That's my favorite to talk about, Teddy Roosevelt.
Oh.
Teddy Roosevelt actually recruited some of his Rough Riders in this bar.
Oh, that's awesome. Right at that, right here.
Yeah, right here.
Let's go inside.
Come on.
Now we have our spirits to go with the spirits. And you have some very interesting stories about the bar here.
Yes. A while back, it was about 3 months ago, 2 ladies who were staying here were here in the bar, seated right there, and one of them picked up their phone, took a photo of their reflection in the mirror behind the bar. When they looked at their photo, there's more than just 2 ladies there. There's actually a little girl standing between them. I have a photo to prove it.
Lee, thank you so much for the tour. I really appreciate it.
Well, I will see you on the other side.
Other side, what do you mean? Lee? Lee.
David, who are you talking to?
Lee, he was standing right here. He gave us a tour.
You're alone, sir.
Today on A Taste of Texas with Shinerbach Beer, we're at Cafe Olay on the Riverwalk in San Antonio, known for these giant margaritas. Now, they're serving up these Shiner Orale Campechanas, and these drinks are loaded up with tahini, chamoy, shrimp, of course, fruits, and then it's got the umami on there, calamari on the side, more chamoy, more tahini on top, the tamarindo straws, and avocado jalapenos on there as well. They have a variety of popular Tex-Mex and Mexican dishes on the menu as well to try, but you know you gotta go out there, get these Shiner Orale Campechana drinks. They are top-notch. That's a team out there. Scan the QR code on the screen to learn more. Cafe Olay, this is where it's at. Now, we're headed up to Dallas for the State Fair to check out the finalists and winners of the 2023 Big Tex Choice Awards.
Joining us now is Assistant Manager Claudia Lozano. Thank you so much for having us back here.
Yeah, thank you.
I want to open this one up because this is a finalist here at the 2023 State Fair. Loaded Fries Pizza. Look at that thing. Talk to me about the ingredients on the pizza. What goes into making it?
Fresh dough, then we put some ranch on it, French fries, cheddar cheese, mozzarella cheese, bacon bits, green onions,
And a little bit of love.
extra, extra love.
Extra, extra love. That's what it's all about. You also have pickle pizza right
Yes,
here.
sir.
Not a common combination. We're going to try a bite of the Loaded Fries Pizza together. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go for it. Cheers to you.
Here.
The Loaded Fries. Oh my goodness. It's creamy, the fries are a great texture, and then the dough itself, crunchy on the crust and a nice bake on the bottom, and the pickle pizza.
Oh, yes.
Loaded up with pickles. This is where it's at. If you're looking for pizza, look no further. Folding it New York style in Texas. Here we go. Joining us now is Kida Gonzalez and Cesar Martinez, and we're here at Tony's Taco Shop, and they are a finalist this year at the State Fair for their Sweet Encanto. And this thing is loaded up, all kinds of cream and fruits, and it looks like a little waffle on the outside as well, right?
Yes, it's like a little waffle. We call it oblea, like in Mexico, like or in Mexican culture.
What are the layers? How do the layers build out?
It's got a sticky cream, dulce de leche, strawberries, peach, and kiwi, and coconuts on top.
All right, I'll tell you what, I was gonna share this, but it looks like a solo mission. Is that okay? I'm gonna go in by myself. Is that okay?
Is that okay? Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. Actually, you know what? Cesar, you're the host now, okay?
Okay, yes, Tommy, it's very delicious. This is the Sweet Encanto. Yeah.
I love the wafer waffle on the outside. It dissolves as you're taking the bite. It's sweet. It has a really nice, that cream in there just balances out all the fruit in there. And it's a beautiful texture. You guys have done a great job. You're the new host now, so you got a new gig. They're gonna be
All right,
following
thank
you
you,
around,
thank
okay?
you.
Yeah. Congratulations.
You're gonna eat all of it.
I'm gonna
Thank
keep
you.
eating back here. This is great. If you want a sweet treat, you come out to the State Fair and you get the Sweet Encanto.
Tony's Taco Shop. Please come to visit.
Joining us now is booth owner Michelle Lay with Eat Krispies. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming.
And now you have right here the #1 savory item at the 2023 Texas State Fair. This looks incredible. Talk to me about the deep fried pho and how you came up with this concept and how you executed it.
Well, it's my husband's favorite food, and my father-in-law's been making this for years since he was like a little baby. So we eat it all the time. Like we eat it almost every Friday. We had to figure out a way that we could actually bring pho to the fair. A lot of people I've never had pho. Let me try it. And they tried it, they liked it, and they're probably gonna go out to a Vietnamese restaurant tonight to have an actual bowl of pho. So it's everything you'd find in a bowl of pho. We put beef and noodles, herbs, bean sprouts, and we roll it up and we deep fry it. It's served with jalapenos for some spice, cilantro, lime if you want something citrusy, and then a side of pho broth. And there is pho broth inside.
Oh, wow. All right, cheers to you. Dip it in the broth. Wow. Here's some elbow. Bam. It's delicious, and I understand why this won.
And it is a traditional broth. My dad actually spent 8 hours making that.
Wow, this is absolutely incredible. I'm blown away. I think this year so far has been the best year that we've been to the State Fair. Just top-notch food, and for you to come out on top, congratulations. Well, I'm going back in for a second bite. So good.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, we take you inside the kitchen at the Menger Hotel for some world-famous bites. And next on the show, we see what's smoking at an award-winning barbecue joint in the Alamo City. Texas Eats is coming right back after the break.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here on the east side of downtown San Antonio to check out a barbecue joint that's been cranking out some delicious bites for the last year. Plus, they got national recognition as one of the best new restaurants in the United States. They're using post oak wood. Ah, it smells great. Let's see what's on the menu at Reese Bros BBQ. Joining us now is Elliot Reese. He is the pit master and co-owner out here at the barbecue joint. Thank you so much for having us, man.
Of course, thanks for coming.
Now, right in front of us, man, you sliced up the goods out here. You got the sausages, you have brisket, pork ribs, turkey, all the goods that you want when you come out to a Texas barbecue joint. Plus, you got some extras on the menu that make you guys stand out. So talk to me about the barbecue joint. How did this all get started and how did you develop your style?
Our style is pretty unique. We do a lot of Central Texas cooking, very traditional, very heavy on salt and pepper. The kind of twist that we do throw in is we kind of like to eat barbecue with flour tortillas instead of white bread, a lot of pickled items, salsas instead of barbecue sauce. So not super traditional Central Texas, but all the meat's very Central Texas.
Where did you guys start though? Where did this whole love for barbecue start?
Yeah, so we kind of cut our teeth out in West Texas. Me and my brother moved out to Marathon, Texas just after graduating college in UT. After that, we decided it was time to come home to San Antonio. And so we've been at this for about 2 years now.
And I want to talk about this one in particular, the king of barbecue in Texas, brisket.
Like I said, very traditional Central Texas style. We use offset smokers. We cold smoke through the night. So we get a fire belt, kind of break it down, put a log just to smolder, and that gets a real nice color in the morning.
I mean, look at this, y'all. Super tender. Bark on the outside's very nice. Smoke ring very present, but not too strong. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
That's the brisket. Give us some love, brother. That's delicious. And this one, okra beans.
So our staff's super talented, very unique twist on very traditional barbecue sides.
Now, we're gonna go in the kitchen, and you're actually gonna show us how you make one of your most popular items on the menu, the turkey torta. And I'm so excited because I have taken a bite out of this thing, but now we get to go see how it's made. Cheers to you. Outstanding. I'm so excited to go see how this torta gets made. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Now we're in the kitchen, and you're gonna show us how you make your turkey torta. What's the first thing you do?
That's right, so we got the bolillo on the grill already. We're gonna do some refried beans on the base. These are our okra beans, refried. The next step is gonna be our guajillo mayonnaise, also made fresh in-house every morning.
A little bit of guajillo chilies in there.
Right.
That's just a little punch of flavor again. I mean, every step so far is just flavor, flavor, flavor.
Next, we're gonna grab some turkey. And we'll go straight on top of the beans with that.
Shredded cabbage goes right on top. Look how beautiful that is.
And then we'll get some pickled red onions to top that off. And then the tortillado.
And then the chili tortillado right on top.
Right on top.
We gotta cut into this thing because I gotta take another bite. Now I have had this sandwich before. I'm a big fan of this thing. It is delicious, but we're gonna try it right now too. You guys, look how beautiful that is on the inside. You have to come out here, Reese Bros BBQ, right near the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. I mean, a beautiful spot to come out, enjoy yourself. Open on the weekends, but make sure you follow them on social media for special events throughout the year. You guys are doing amazing stuff. Congratulations on all your success that you've had, and to many more. I'm gonna pull this little guy out because he's got the tail on his, but here we go. Incredible flavor. This is probably one of the best barbecue bites you're gonna find in the city. Absolutely amazing, brother.
Well, thank you.
Oh my God.
Next on Texas Eats, we take you inside the kitchen at the Menger Hotel for some world-famous bites. Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats is coming right back after the break.
Now we're here at the Jordan Ford dealership, and joining us today is General Manager Casey Ogletree. Casey, thank you so much for having us.
Thanks for coming.
Now, right behind us, you got a gorgeous vehicle right here.
I do.
These Expeditions are sweet.
They're beautiful. They're the #1 selling SUV in San Antonio, and we're the #1 Expedition dealer in San Antonio. Great news, we have 75 of these things in stock ready for delivery. $6,000 off MSRP. Doesn't matter which one, just pick it, $6,000 off. You can't beat that.
No, $6,000 off any of these expeditions out here. And to find out more information about Jordan Ford and all of their inventory, just go to their website, www.jordanford.com. This one's really pretty.
It is.
This one's
beautiful.
Good. Yeah.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Earlier in the show, we went on a haunted ghost tour through the historic Menger Hotel in downtown San Antonio. Now, we're headed to the Colonial restaurant in the hotel to try some world-famous bites.
Joining us now is Executive Chef Joe Garcia. Joe, thank you so much for having us in the restaurant.
Thank you.
And you brought out all the heavy hitters out here on the menu. And I want to start right here with right in front of us. You have the mango ice cream, and it is very popular. Talk to me about this and why is it popular?
The mango ice cream goes way, way back to where we had mango trees, and the chefs back then started making desserts from the mangoes.
So mango trees were here. You guys just were like, all the chefs over here were like, let's start making something with them. And then the ice cream just kind of happened. And that's made fresh in-house.
In-house.
Wow.
Daily.
Daily?
Daily.
Wow. All right, cheers to you, chef. There we go. That is phenomenal. Delicious. I can tell why this is so popular. All right, what about the Reuben sandwich? This thing looks loaded up.
Okay, we use, of course, the rye bread. We use the fresh corned beef, Swiss cheese. We make our own Thousand Island dressing, served with the fries, of course, and the pickle spear. The fish tacos are Southwest fish tacos, and we emphasize here on freshness. We use a fresh corn tortilla. We use a tilapia with blackened seasoning. Of course, we sear it. It goes right onto the tortilla. Then we have a special coleslaw that we make, and then it's topped with pico, and then with a chipotle sauce.
Burger over here. Now, this is a double of your original, but it is a barbecue bacon burger. What kind of meat are y'all using?
That's 100% Angus beef, American cheese, and then that's applewood bacon.
The Colonial restaurant at the Menger Hotel is serving up a classic all-you-can-eat brunch buffet every weekend. Make sure you head on out there because they got something for everyone in the whole family.
Now we're going to go in the kitchen. You're going to show us how to make one of these dishes from start to finish. What are you going to make for us?
Sure, I'm going to make you the ribeye.
All right, cheers again. Mango ice cream is where it's at. I'm going to eat the whole thing. All right, let's go make a ribeye.
First thing you want to make sure is that your ribeye is at room temperature to get the correct temperature on the steak itself. And that is just to make sure that your cooking method is going to come out the way you want it. We're going to season it with some salt and pepper on both sides. Very good. Now you want to put some oil into the pan. That's extra virgin olive oil.
The fresh thyme, fresh rosemary.
Now you want to add a little bit of garlic.
There for just a couple minutes. Give it a flip. Oh, look at that beautiful crust on there right now. Chef, you ever seen any ghosts or paranormal stuff in the kitchen?
I have.
But you're still here. You're still working here.
I'm still here, yeah. I guess a friendly ghost.
We placed our medium-well ribeye on a bed of mashed potatoes next to a carrot and pea puree. Add a lemon and mixed vegetables, then top it off with a chimichurri. Delish.
The Colonial Room here at the Menger Hotel is serving up some phenomenal bites, truly a hidden gem in the city. If you're looking for a great spot for lunch, a great spot for brunch on the weekends, this is where you need to stop. And I'm so excited to try this ribeye right here. That's the bite. We make a great team, chef. That's delicious. Don't go anywhere. There's more Texas Eats coming up right after the break. Hungry for more Texas Eats? Be the first to check out our exclusive content by searching Texas Eats on YouTube. Plus, get notifications when we upload new content by subscribing to our channel. We're showcasing the best bites from across the Lone Star State, including burgers, pizza, barbecue, and tacos. Search for Texas Eats, subscribe to our channel, and watch Texas Eats anytime on YouTube.
Get ready for huge wood-fired calzones topped with sauce, cheese, and pepperonis. Plus, We keep chowing down on all of the top bites at the state fair.
This is insane. Thank you so much. I'm gonna keep enjoying this treat.
And we cruise the Eagle Pass for a decades-old restaurant serving outstanding barbecue and Texas-sized country fried steaks. All that and more right now on Texas Eats. Our first stop on today's foodie adventure is at Eagle Pass at a family-owned and local favorite restaurant, the Wagon Wheel. Self-proclaimed mom of the restaurant, Selena Buenteo Price, took ownership of the restaurant after her father passed away in 2015.
My father, late Hugo Buenteo, started this business back in February the 2nd of 1996. And I worked alongside with him for 19 years until he passed.
Selena runs the restaurant with her son, Paco, and daughter, Paola.
We had a passion for cooking, and this was all we knew. And thanks to my son, my daughter, my husband, we came together, and here we are now.
The family prides itself on offering great quality food, large portions, and friendly service.
So nothing is pre-made. When it comes from our kitchen to your table, there's nothing but freshness in every single bite.
The Wagon Wheel has received plenty of attention online lately for its gigantic country fried steak.
I'll tell you what, there's over a pound of meat on that steak alone. Every morning we have a local market that cuts anywhere from 60 to 100 steaks for us, depending on the day of the week. And so we get them fresh cut every single day. And then they're battered here in-house and prepared as orders come in.
I'm sold. I mean, you know what? We got a fork and knife right here.
Definitely.
Let's go in. I'll cut you a little bite right here on the outside.
Sounds great.
Cheers to you.
Thank you.
There
Cheers.
we go. A chicken fried steak.
It's so tender because it's so fresh.
Super tender, lightly breaded on the outside, but oh my gosh, the crunch you're getting on there. And it's about the seasoning.
Right.
I mean, it's not just this flavorless, huge thing that's there to grab attention. No, this is a meal packed with flavor. This is phenomenal. I'll tell you what, if you're feeling extra hungry, you get the chicken fried steak. I guarantee you won't eat for a week. That is loaded up.
The Wagon Wheel received a recent write-up in Texas Monthly Magazine, applauding them on their revamped barbecue menu, which features pecan smoked prime brisket and sticky pork ribs.
Look at this, super tender, falls right apart, and then it holds up on its own weight. Cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
All right, brisket.
Delicious, every bite. We take a lot of pride in our brisket. We take
wow,
a lot of pride in everything we do.
I want to try those pork ribs.
Yes.
Because these get sliced up, sauced up right there. And
Please.
These are no joke. Look at the inside, beautiful smoke ring on there. I'm gonna take a bite. Oh man, super tender. And then that seasoning, the bark that you have, the smoke flavor on here. Outstanding ribs. These are incredible. Now, this right here, this is a beef rib. Look how this thing loaded up once again, super tender. It's top notch. This is top tier Texas barbecue.
The Wagon Wheel in Eagle Pass has been one of my top spots so far for 2023. Stick around, because later in the show, we're joining Selena's son, Paco, in the kitchen to whip up their amazing country fried steak.
A country fried steak at massive proportions here.
And well cooked.
Hey, well cooked. Hey, I'll take
well
it.
cooked.
Yeah, you know, thank you so much.
Thank you.
If my hands weren't greasy, I'd give you a hug. But I tell you what, I'm gonna take a bite out of this big old dino beef rib. Oh, baby. That's insane. All right, let's do it. Calling all superhero fans, Circle K and DC Comics have teamed up to bring you exclusive hero badges. Just stop by Circle K and spend $10 on fuel or select items in store and get one free. There's 24 different heroes to collect and showcase them on your favorite cup, backpack, or shirt. You can also play their online game and collect digital prizes.
Plus, when you're at Circle K, you can grab a Polar Pop, a Froster, or an iced coffee, one a day for only $9.99 a month. It is a fantastic deal.
You can also grab DC plushies, only $9.99 each. So hurry to your Circle K and collect them all while supplies last.
Now, we're cruising to the far west side of San Antonio to check out a family-owned pizza joint making one of the biggest calzones I've ever seen.
Oh my goodness.
Chef and owner Sergio Chavarria mastered the art of woodfire pizza making in Del Rio under the tutelage of his brother Lou, the person the restaurant is named after.
I was cooking sausage hot dogs and he said, "Hey, do you want to stop doing this and own your own real business?" And I said, "Let's do it."
Each menu item is comprised of fresh ingredients and scratch-made dough. The restaurant offers customizable pizzas in 2 sizes, loaded sandwiches, and garden-fresh salads. Plus, their massive calzone with sauce and cheese on top they call the half shell, inspired by the pizza-loving 90s cartoon superheroes, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
This right here, this sandwich came out, and the one adjective to describe it, robust. Talk to me about what's on the inside.
Of course, it's made with our freshly made bread here. It has freshly sliced turkey, freshly sliced ham, bacon, topped off with mayo, freshly sliced lettuce, and cherry tomatoes.
This is the club sandwich. Cheers to you.
Cheers to you, brother.
Let's take the bite. Oh, wow.
I'm hungry.
Oh, no. Go for it, brother. Now, we're going to go into the kitchen with you, Sergio, and you're going to make for us an item.
Okay.
Start to finish. What are you going to make for us?
Let's make the half shell.
Hey! All right, we're going to make a half shell. We're going to load this thing up. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yes, sir. Let's do it. Okay, so it all begins with the way you take out the dough. You gotta treat it like it's your baby. Like
so it's
that.
a little sticky. Is that what you're looking for?
Yes, but to get rid of the stickiness, we put semolina on it. And then we do this to get rid of any bubbles. It's ready to go like this. So this is the bottom, this is the top.
Okay.
And we put the bottom like this.
Oh, yeah. And there you go. The stretching happens.
Yes. Careful.
I know, I don't want to rip anything.
Okay, yeah, nice.
And let's get it on here.
You forgot our non-sticky.
Oh, no! Oh, no! Okay.
It's okay, it's okay.
All right, so we have the ricotta down. What's the next step?
We need the meats. The sauce adds another hint of flavor, but it also heats up and cooks the meat a little bit further, not too much.
And then your freshly sliced mozzarella.
Look at that.
Woo! Just tuck her in. Man. So now how do you make this a half shell?
So what makes it a half shell is a pizza on top of the calzone. It's a monster.
It is a monster. So you got this thing loaded up. Here. Now it's time to go in the oven. All right, here we go. Ready?
Go. Nice.
There it is. 12 minutes at 629 degrees Fahrenheit. We're gonna wait for this thing to cook, and it's time to eat it. Oh my goodness. You guys, Lou's Woodfire Pizza out here on the far west side of San Antonio. Come out here, enjoy yourself. Get a pizza and a half shell, get a sandwich, some salads, sit in here, bring the whole family. This is awesome, man. Let's cut into it. All right, that's the bite. That's hot, bro. It's steamy, y'all, but it's delicious. This is where it's at.
Coming up later on Texas Eat, we keep chowing down on all of the top bites at the state fair.
This is insane. Thank you so much. I'm gonna keep enjoying this treat.
And next on the show, we cruise to Eagle Pass for a decades-old restaurant serving outstanding barbecue and Texas-sized country fried steaks. Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats will be right back after the break. Earlier on Texas Eats, we visited the Wagon Wheel in Eagle Pass. We met with Selena, the owner and self-proclaimed mom of the restaurant, and heard the story of how the family-owned business came to be.
My father, late Hugo Buentello, started this business back in February the 2nd of 1996. And I worked alongside with him for 19 years until he passed. We had a passion for cooking, and this is all we knew. And thanks to my son, my daughter, my husband, we came together, and here we are now.
Now, we're headed into the kitchen with Selena's son, Paco, to cook up their famous country fried steak.
Thank you so much for having us in the kitchen. And you're going to be showing us how to make your famous giant country fried steak. You actually brought this onto the menu. You were inspired to bring this on. What was your inspiration behind it?
So pretty much we're known as, the Wagon was known for Texas barbecue, and obviously we're running out of barbecue fairly early throughout the day, and we wanted to bring more to the community. So I decided to change it up a little bit and add a few more items to our menu to help extend those hours just a little bit.
Just a little bit?
Just a little bit.
That thing is just a lot of bit. That's a big old piece of meat you got there. Now, this is a great cut of meat that you're using. I'm actually gonna hold this guy up.
So this is cut and butchered every day. Butchered and cut every day here locally, and we get about 65 to 100 a day.
Now, you got your station set up for me right here. I'm gonna get to work.
Yes, sir. So just your basic all-purpose flour with a little bit of pepper, just add a little bit more flavor to it. You know, not too much spice, but just great. You know what I mean? The steak itself, it's already pre-seasoned.
All right, I'm gonna shake off the excess. I go dry, wet, dry. So I'm gonna switch hands here. This is my wet hand. I'm gonna go into the wet. I'm just gonna kind of give it a quick little flip here. And now your final step, you have like a panko bread right here. Is that correct?
Sir. Panko bread, already pre-seasoned with our home seasoning. You really want to try to get your hand in it and pound it.
I was gonna say, now I was gonna ask for your technique here, because some people like to pat it in, some people don't, but y'all like to pat it in, right?
Yes, sir. Make sure you don't miss a spot.
I gotta keep that quality, that high quality out here, the standard of excellence that has been set here.
And you gotta make sure the first one comes out like the last one.
That's right.
That's the goal here.
Does that look like it's good to go? What do you think?
I think we're ready. Let's rock and roll.
All right, so this thing's absolutely gorgeous. You can see it went through the dredging process, and now we're gonna throw it right into the deep fryer. Now it's time to pull it out of the fryer, and this thing looks absolutely beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. You got this gravy. You know what? I'm gonna pour it right on top. Everything made in-house, made fresh. Right on top, smoked paprika, country fried steak at massive proportions here.
And well cooked.
Hey, well cooked. Hey, I'll take it.
Well cooked.
Yeah, you know, besides the food, why people come back out here all the time is because the service, the family that you've created with these people, and just the amount of hospitality that you have out here is top notch.
Let's take a bite.
All right, we're both going in.
Let's take a bite.
You ready? I'm gonna go in on this bad boy, though.
I want a bunch of gravy.
Yes, sir. Cheers to you. Thank you so much for having us out here, you guys. Wagon Wheel, come on out here. It's amazing food.
Guys,
Cheers.
my pleasure. Cheers.
And next on the show, we keep chowing down on all of the top bites at the state fair.
This is insane. Thank you so much. I'm gonna keep enjoying this treat.
Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats will be right back after the break. What's up, San Antonio? I got to visit the new Bojangles that just opened and tasted a bunch of their menu. But I wanted to venture to Charlotte, North Carolina to see if they truly brought the best of Southern flavor to Texas.
Hey, Melvin, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Bojangles.
I heard that Bojangles is known for their breakfast biscuits that you can order until 2 p.m. So since I didn't get to try them all, I wanted to give them a try here. Today, I'm gonna be tasting the sausage and sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit with the infamous Bo Rounds. These things are incredible.
The sausage is super tender, has so much flavor on there, and you have that buttery biscuit on the outside, the cheese, and that egg. It is so good, super fresh and delicious.
All right, it's official. They brought the best to Texas. But don't take it from me. You be the judge. Head to Bojangles so that you can get a taste now that it's in San Antonio. Welcome Welcome back to Texas Eats. Earlier on the show, we took you to the State Fair to sample some of the Big Tex Choice Award finalists and the winner of the Best Taste Savory Award.
Wow. Give me some elbow. Bam. It's delicious, and I understand why this won.
Now, we're back to sample some sweets and talk to some other finalists for the 2023 Best Taste Awards.
Joining us now is George Collier over here at Fernie's Funnel Cakes, and today we have Fernie's Fried Cherry Pie in the Sky. Now, this is a finalist item here for 2023, and it looks incredible. But before we dive in, talk to me about Fernie, who she was, and what she brought to the State Fair.
Fernie is, and my uncle, they've been in the fair for over 50 years. We lost Fernie a couple years ago. First ones to bring funnel cakes to the State Fair. Been a hit ever since.
This is Fernie's Fried Cherry Pie in the Sky. Look at the beautiful inside on there. You could see the fruit, you could see all that fried goodness in there as well.
2 types of cherries, and then a little cherry juice and cherry on top with whipped cream.
The Bluebell cools it down. All right, cheers to you.
Cheers.
Cheers. This is incredible. There's a reason why celebrities come out here. Oprah's been out here. When you come out to the State Fair, you got to come and enjoy a funnel cake from Fernie's. And you got to come over here and just look where she used to sit too. Her chair's over here. You can come sign the book. It's delicious, George. Thank you so much. Joining us now is the president of the company, Juan Reese. Thank you so much for having us, man.
Thanks for having me.
I'm super excited because we're walking around. It's hot outside, so you got to cool down to a refreshing drink. And you have right here an item that has made it to the final list here of the top items you have to try for the 2023 State Fair, and it's called Trail Aid. Why did you call it Trail Aid?
Well, because we figured it's hot, it's Texas. We knew we were gonna serve it in this boot. That's what we came up with, Trail Aid.
All right, cheers to you. We're gonna talk about what's in it, but I gotta take a sip. Oh, wow.
You get a little bit of that refreshing too.
And then it has almost a cucumber finish.
That's an impressive palate you have there, because that's what it is. Absolutely, yeah. We start off with our base is our homemade lemonade. Then we make this fruit puree using raspberries, mango, peaches, and then our secret weapon is the dark cherries. We do mix in a little bit of mint, blend that together, then we make a puree, and we mix that. We have a ratio that we do with our homemade lemonade.
Now, who's Ruth?
Miss Ruth is the queen of Ruth's Tamales. She's one of the oldest members of the fair. She's 89 years young. She's a delightful lady, sharp as a tack. Still, everything's going well. She can't hang out here every day, so she sends my brother and I out to do the hard work.
Cool down with some delicious Trail Aid. Juan, thank you so much, man.
My pleasure.
Joining us now here at Drizzle is RJ Algidi. Thank you so much for having us, brother. Now, you just made us 2 of these treats right here. These are actually award-winning treats here, 2023, for the sweet option here at the State Fair. And these are Biscoff cheesecake.
Yeah.
And it's covered in Biscoff cookie.
Right? It's amazing.
I mean, I love the cookie by itself. Now, you're going to add New York cheesecake to it.
Right.
Next level tasty.
This is a New York style cheesecake. We dip it into warm Belgian chocolate. And just before it hardens, we roll it around to Lotus cookies or Biscoff cookies. And then we drizzle with Biscoff spread and garnish it with a Biscoff cookie.
When the booth found out they won, what was the reaction?
We're all happy, we're all ecstatic. It was the teamwork, we all put in the effort. It was amazing. My brother put all the time and effort to make this thing work out beautifully, and it tastes amazing. And for us to win the award, it was just amazing.
That's the bite. This is insane. Thank you so much. I'm gonna keep enjoying this treat. This is phenomenal. I want like 50 of these things.
The State Fair of Texas is open now through October 22nd. Tune into Texas Eats next week as we sample more Big Tex Choice Award winning food.
Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Texas Eats. And to get more information and a map on all the restaurants that you've seen on today's show, just go to our website, TexasEatsTV.com. Don't forget to join us on social media by following Texas Eats TV on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And don't forget to join us every Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning right here on KSAT 12, because this is how Texas eats. Right, Big Tex? All right, here we go. All right. Stick around. The Texas OU game starts right after this. Hungry for more Texas Eats? Be the first to check out our exclusive content by searching Texas Eats on YouTube. Plus, get notifications when we upload new content by subscribing to our channel. We're showcasing the best bites from across the Lone Star State, including burgers, pizza, barbecue, and tacos. Search for Texas Eats, subscribe to our channel, and watch Texas Eats anytime on YouTube.